Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing some of the rivalry games from Week 14 in college football. We're talking right now with Troy West from always-fearsome. We're going to cover TCU and Texas. And Troy West swept the board last week, which brings him to 7-0-1 against the spread over the last 2 weeks. He swept the boards 2 weeks in a row with us in his picks in our videos for free. Troy West, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate it. I know we're only talking about the last 2 weeks, but my God, I think it's been an outstanding season. We've just killed it each and every single week at always-fearsome. It's been our best football season yet. Just touching dang near 70% in both sports, Pete. That's damn near unheard of. And it's just continuing. And one thing, Pete, that we talk about is that I don't get to use much on the show is the unit system that we put in place. And I'll tell you, man, every single top play that we throw out on the board is winning. It's just been absolutely incredible. Really encourage people to come take a look at always-fearsome. I think it's the best handicapping business out there and the best customer service that you're going to get.
70% in college and NFL. Is that each sport or is that combined or what is that?
That's each sport, Pete. It's been unfreaking believable. And that's climbed, Pete, because we started out our college football season at 55%. That's climbed over the last 6 weeks. It's been truly remarkable.
All right. Well, in our videos, for free, long term, you've definitely been in the upper 50s, and that's just, early in the week games. Very impressive, big sample size. So I can certainly believe that, Troy. All right. Well, the second game you chose this week is one of the rivalry games, TCU Texas. It's interesting. This is one that you chose. I sent you a list, so it wasn't the whole card, but this is one you picked off the list, and this is a little tricky because Texas right now 6 or 6.5 point underdog, totals 56.5, and if you just look at the last 3 games of these teams, the signs would point towards Texas. TCU barely got by Kansas. TCU has lost against the spread in 2 of their last 3 games, and they won at West Virginia by 1, they won at Kansas by 4, and now they're being asked to win by 7 at Texas. Although of course before those 3 games, TCU looked like an absolute beast, an absolute team of the whole team looked like they were on steroids and meth at the same time. They were just killing it. And Texas covered their last 3 games in a row. In each game, they've covered by close to 20 points. So, based on the last 3 games, Texas clearly has the ATS momentum. Again, the spread is a 6 or 6.5, total 56.5. What do you like here, Troy?
Yeah, this is definitely good teaser material, but I do know I got to go with the spread. But I think TCU definitely wins and covers this football game, Pete. And I think it really comes down to how bad TCU needs this football game. Now, I know a lot of times you look at that, and that can sometimes put a little bit too much pressure on that team. But I think, going into Texas this week, I think it's going to be an outstanding football game. But TCU just has way too much to play for, Steve. This is a team that's really got to make a statement here to the voters and to the committee. This team's honorary in making the playoffs, and I think they're going to have a really good shot because I think one of the other top 4 teams will get another loss. This is a big, big football game, Pete. I think this is a team that's going to get up for this football game. I like what Strong's doing at Texas. This is a good Texas team, and I know they've been coming up strong here out of late. But, my God, I just think TCU's got too much firepower. I think that what you look at TCU, the way they beat Kansas, I try not to look at that. I think those were total letdown games. This is not a letdown game. This is a game that they have to have. I think they get it done.
All right, yeah, I have a note here that says, then again, arrested TCU could be super dangerous. And if this game had been played 4 weeks ago, the line probably would have opened at, 9 or 10, and I'm guessing would have been bet up by the public to like 13, maybe even higher. So it's just over the past 3 weeks, 3 games of each of these teams that things have taken a turn. So I can certainly see that. All right, Troy West thinking that maybe the line in TCU, Texas, currently -6, looming a little bit low. Troy West liking TCU -6. Thanks so much, Troy.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.